So let's talk about this game. This game between Hull City and Manchester United yesterday. In a game of football, anything can happen. An offset can happen. We all agree with that. But what happened yesterday was never an offset. It's a case of a smaller side who know what they are doing come against a bigger side in Manchester United who do not know what they are doing. All right, because look at that game yesterday. It was a total tactical blunder by Michael Carrick. You know, when a smaller side set up to defend, it will make the job so difficult for a bigger side to win the game. And you can quite understand that, hey, this smaller side just want to muster a point from the game because they know they are not standing a chance of winning the game. But what happened yesterday, Hull City, in every department, they were better than Manchester United. Defensively, they were better than Manchester United. Attacking wise, they are also better than Manchester United. I was even shocked. They should have scored more than 2 goals. They should have scored like 3 or 4 goals yesterday if they want to, because you see, anytime they move forward, Manchester United defensive line becomes so jittery, becomes so checking, and they are so open, so porous. And you can see that there is that a threat and they are going to concede a goal. I tell you, because if that game is to be played in the next 1 hour, Manchester United, they are not going to score any goal at all. For likes of me, I do not understand why Michael Carrick started Dogu from a wings back yesterday. And I do not understand why you decided to start Yuri Tillman and Santo. These are new guys that just brought to the club that you need to just ease them to the team and let them gel with the team very well. Yes, of course, I am not in the training ground. I don't know what those guys are doing in the training ground. But we all know that what happened in the training ground sometimes can be different from what happened in a real day match. You have Kobe Mino that was absolutely fantastic for you last season. Why do you bench him in a game that's so important, the first game of the season that's so important for you, that you need to start in a good note? Because if you don't start well, you put pressure on yourself and the team. Now, you guys are condemned to win your next game against Ipswich. You don't do that. I don't know why you do that. Because if you look at that game yesterday, from every department, Hull City, they were better than Man United. They were better. And you're like, what is happening? At the back of what you did last season, that make every one of us clamor for you that you should be given a job, full-time job. And now you got the job, you have to do the job. If you don't do it, hey, we are going to come for you. You have to do the job. Yes, I know it's the first game of the season, but if you look at what happened in that game, hey, it's not a sign of good thing at all. If you lose against a smaller side, maybe 1-0, you can say an upset. Or maybe 2-1, you can say an upset. But 2-0, you could not score just single goal. You were 2 goals down first half, second half of the game. You could not just find your way back into the game, at least to muster just 1 point from the game. Hey, that is not acceptable at all. It's totally unacceptable. Unacceptable. You have to wake up, please.